Hello and welcome to another vintage mystery pattern. We have 5 left in our bowl before we do a restock of patterns. So let's get through them. We still have patterns here from the 1980s. And do we have any more to the 1840s? Okay, so we're still somewhere within that range. If you're new to the channel, these patterns were put together for me by my son, and to the best of his ability, he has blacked out anything that could give away what the pattern is. We have no titles, we have no pictures, we have them, but just not attached to the patterns. He has all of those in his room, so I don't see anything. This is a true mystery. We won't know what it is until it's done, so let's just pick our pattern. Okay, what do we got? Number 14, right here, 1933. Oh boy. And this has 14 rows. Okay. Let's see what materials we need. 1933. American thread, the famous Puritan. So this is probably going to be a U.S. pattern. Mercerized crochet cotton, 46. 250-yard balls. So usually when it says something like that, it's a bedspread, a table cover, something along those lines. Cream or ecru steel crochet hook number 8. So I hope you guys don't mind. I am still on a break of fine threads and fine needles. Okay, so here's what I went with. A yarn that requires a 5.5 millimeter hook, but it's kind of thin for a worsted weight. It's definitely a light worsted. It's an anti-pilling yarn. And I'm going to bump all the way down to a 3 millimeter hook. That should give us the thread effect. As you can see, we have pretty good stiffness going. That should give us the thread effect that working with actual thread and a fine hook would accomplish. So let's see if we can make it work. Okay, so it wants us to chain 8 and form a ring. Chain 3, work 19 double crochet in the ring. Join in thirds. Okay. So work 19. So we're looking for a total of 20 double crochet, counting the starting chain 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And join a ring. Join to form a ring. Forgive me. Chain 3, that counts as 1, 2, you know what, I'm just going to start with a chain 2 instead of a chain 3. I can't stand it whenever the chain 3s are all long and loose. There we go. So I'm going to actually start with a chain 2 for my first double crochet. There, doesn't it look better already? I think it does. And I don't want to lose which is my first. Okay, a total of 20. Yes, a total of 20 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll be right back. Okay, a total of 20 stitches worked now, and that does include the starting chain 2. Join into the top of that starting chain 2. See how it just looks better without that chain 3 being all bumpy? Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and cinch that shut just a little bit. There we go. Let me get a sticky note. Okay, row 2. Chain 7, skip 1 double crochet. Double crochet in next double crochet. So that is already 1 chain made. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Skip 1 double crochet, which is going to be this twisted one here, and then work a double into the next. Okay. Chain 4, skip 1, double into the next, repeat 7 times, then chain 4, slip stitch into the third stitch of chain. So my guess is we're looking for a total of 8 loops. 2, 3, 4, skip 1, double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3. Sorry, y'all. You know, I do not read these patterns before I jump on here. I don't give them a look over. I read them fresh, like I've never seen them before with you, because I have never seen them before. Okay, third row, chain 1, single crochet in same space. Chain 1, single crochet. Here's the repeat: 2 single crochet, chain 3, 2 single crochet in next mesh, single crochet in next double crochet. Repeat all around. Okay, 2 single crochet, 1, 2, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and 2 single crochet, 1, 2, 1 single crochet on the double, and then repeat into the space, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 chains, 1, 2, single crochet on the double. I'll be right back. I'm going to finish working this all around. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and join to my first single crochet I made. Okay. Fourth row, but we are working in the round, but it does say row. We had quite a debate over this several months back. Let's see here. Chain 1, single crochet in same place. 1 double crochet shell. Okay. In the next, let's see here. So this pattern may have, or book may have included instructions on special stitches. So I'm just going to make I don't even think we need special instructions. So it's just a 7 double crochet shell. Okay, chain 1. And they may not have included any instructions that because it's just a 7 double crochet shell. Okay, in same space, into the loop here, to the very first loop, we'll make 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Skip 2 single crochet in the next stitch. Repeat from around. Repeat from, okay. Okay, so now we're going to work 2 singles. No, we're going to, forgive me, we're going to skip 2 singles, work a single in the next, repeat all around, ending with 7 double crochet in the last chain 3 loop, join into the first single. Okay, so we're going to skip 2, 1, 2, and work a, we're going to work a single here. Well, yeah, I guess, no, we started. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I only worked 1 single crochet in this first space. So I'm just going to go ahead and work the single over. What we're looking for is to work our singles over the single that's on top of the double. So since I screwed up and I only worked 1 single there, that's fine. I'm just going to treat it like I worked 2 and then proceed with my 7 double crochet shell. I'll be right back. There it is. And then we skip 2. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. It was just buried under my, there it is. Okay, I thought I messed up, but no, it's buried. The first one is buried under my 7th double crochet, just like this one over here is, because my first one's here. So 1, 2, and then here is, okay, so I didn't mess up, yay. All right, so I'm gonna continue to work this all around and I will be right back. Okay, worked all around and I'm gonna join into the first single crochet made. And 5th row, slip stitch to center stitch of shell. Okay. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Chain 7, slip stitch and center stitch of next shell. Repeat from here all around. And then we will have the 6th row after that. Okay, chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just going to work this all around. Okay, all done with that. I just went ahead and joined into my starting slip stitch and chain 5, double crochet in 2nd stitch of chain 7 loop. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and right here, so skip 1 and then the next stitch over, chain 2, skip 1 stitch, double crochet in next stitch, repeat all around. So chain 2, skip 1 chain, and then work a double crochet, 2, and that'll be here, right? Yeah. Then repeat all around. I wonder if the slip stitch here counts as a stitch. Let me count. Let's see. Join in 3rd stitch of chain. 40 meshes. So we're supposed to have 40 of these chain 2 spaces made. So let me count all around and see if it adds up. If we do in fact count this slip stitch. I think we do, but I just want to double check. Okay, yes, it did add up. So chain 2, you will join into that slip stitch there. Chain 2, skip the next chain, and in the next chain over. Okay, I'm going to work this all around and I will be right back. And I can work it with confidence because I did already count all around. And it did give me 40 chain 2 spaces. So I'll be right back. Okay, I have my 40 chain 2 spaces or meshes. Now it says we are to slip stitch into the first mesh, chain 5, 2 treble crochet cluster stitch in same place. So like I was mentioning in the last video, I'm going to actually chain 4. I don't like, no, because what if that chain 5 is meant to be like a chain 1, like a treble plus chain 1. Let's see here. 2 treble cluster stitch, keeping the last loop of each. Okay, yes, thread over. Okay, That's just explaining how to make the 2 treble, but I'll show you how to do that. Then it's chain 5, skip 1 mesh, single crochet in the next mesh, chain 5, 2 treble cluster in the same mesh. Repeat from all around, ending with chain 5, skip 1 mesh, join, 20 cluster stitches made. Okay, let's just see how it will look before I decide on that, because I can't stand a humpback cluster. So we'll do the chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, yeah, that's what it is asking us to do that. So I will start with a chain 4. So before I'll show you what I mean. So chain 5, yarn over twice, and then work the treble through everything. Now we have a treble and a humpback treble. No bueno. Start with a chain 4. I'm going to work chain 5s the rest of the time, but for our first cluster, I'm going to start with a chain 4 just to keep it tidy and neat. See? Okay. Then we are to chain 5, skip 1 mesh, single crochet in the next. Chain 5, skip 1 mesh, and then work our 2 treble cluster. So that's a yarn over twice, not once. 1, 2, yarn over twice. 1, 2, pull through all 3. Okay, so that is what we have, and you see how it looks more like a proper, see what I mean? So anytime a pattern asks you to start your first stitch is a cluster, be it a double crochet cluster or a treble, just omit the first chain. Just work the number of chains that is the height of the actual stitch. Now the height of a US treble, UK double treble is 4 chains. 5 is too much. I don't know why they always do that. It never ever looks right. And then whenever you come back around and you join with the slip stitch into the top, look how nice and neat that looks. It looks just like this one, okay? Just a handy dandy tip I hope you employ, because it will improve the look of your work whenever it calls for a cluster as your first stitch. Now we chain 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip a mesh, and in the next one over we work the single crochet. Chain 5. Yarn over twice, skip the next mesh, and in the next one over, no, I got ahead of myself, didn't I? We don't work through the last. Pull through 2, pull through 2, and then pull through all 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip, single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm determined to get this right without messing up. Skip, and in the next one over, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2. I just needed that to be on camera fluidly while a motorcycle is going by. Okay. I will be back whenever I have worked all around. Let's finish up this round. Chain 5 and slip stitch into the top of our starting stitch here. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we have next. Slip stitch to top of first cluster stitch. Well, how was I supposed to end this? Skip 1 mesh, join. Okay, I joined it right. Slip stitch to top of first cluster stitch. Well, I did that whenever I joined. Chain 7, slip stitch in top of next cluster stitch. Okay, well, I'm already there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then slip stitch. And this is the repeat all around. Yes? Yes. Okay, then we will move on to the 9th row. Okay, I will be right back. We're just going to chain 7 and slip stitch. It's probably noticed, but I didn't. I have to undo my last round and fix this right here. Yeah, I made a mistake. I'll be right back. Accident prone me. I went back and fixed my accident here too at the very start. So I had worked my first single crochet into the very first mesh when I should have skipped. So everything is correct the way it's supposed to be now. So now I'm going to go ahead and start on the round with the 7 chains, and I'll be right back again. The problem I'm running into with the chain 7 and slip stitch to the top of the next cluster is that it doesn't reach. You see, it's going to cause curling. So am I doing something wrong? It starts off by saying slip stitch into the top of the first cluster stitch, but I joined into the top of the first cluster stitch. Single crochet, chain 5, join to the top. So here's where I'm hitting a slight brick wall. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop, but it doesn't fit. Chain 7, slip stitch in top of next cluster stitch. Like I'm already in the top, and chain 7s don't reach. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one, this first one somewhat reaches, but you can see how it's bubbling, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 does not reach. There you go, doesn't reach. So I have hit a bit of a snag. So we'll see if we can find the solution in the next rounds. Chain 4, let's see here, all around. Chain 4, skip first stitch of chain, double crochet in next. So sounds like what we did down here. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in next. So it's exactly what we did down here. And we are looking for 80 meshes this time. It just doesn't fit. The chain 7s don't fit. I can see we're going to do some popcorns. It just doesn't fit. Slip stitch to top of first cluster. I mean, that's how we joined, was by slip stitching into the top of the first cluster. Okay. Chain 7, slip stitch in top of next cluster. It doesn't fit. Okay, I see where I messed up. I totally see where I messed up. So this is just, again, me not paying attention to the words that are right in front of my face. I see where I messed up. Okay, so our very first cluster also has to be changed, but I'm still going to start with 4 chains instead of 5. It says right here, chain 5, skip 1 mesh, single crochet into next mesh, chain 5, 2 treble cluster in same mesh. And I probably read that part out loud, but simply did not, failed to comprehend it. Repeat. So, yes. Starting this row the correct way this time. No wonder the math wasn't math, and it was my fault 100% entirely. Okay. There we go. That is how the first one should be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 1, and in the next one, work a single crochet, chain 5, but I'm going to chain 4, and then work the treble cluster. I think that's how it's supposed to be now. Still seems strange. No. Well, I should have failed reading and comprehension in school, but I did quite good. But I was young then. My brain was healthier. Slip stitch into first mesh. Yes. Chain 5, 2 treble cluster in same space. And it's not the fact that I'm chaining 4. I'm going to continue to chain 4, so don't fight me on that. 2 treble cluster in same space. Okay, I just did that. Explains the treble cluster here. Chain 5, skip 1 mesh. Chain 5, skip 1 mesh. Single crochet in next mesh. Chain 5, 2 treble cluster in same mesh. Repeat. So all the way around, we're just going to have the 1 chain 5 instead of it going like that. Or am I being dumb? 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's the way it's going to be. Skip, single crochet, That's the way it's written. I can't read it. I mean, I am really paying attention this time, and that's just the way it's written. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4, 5. And yes, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll show you what it looks like with the chain 5. It's going to look messy. Compared. So I am going to dig my heels all the way in on that. I'm only going to chain 4. One, 2, 3, 4. It just looks neater. Even though that single crochet sort of adds a sort of additional height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I can get really rebellious here and just do 3. Yeah. Oh, I think it looks good. Oh, that's my microwave. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to finish working this all around. I'll be right back. Okay, so I did it. I started over again with this row. That's with 3 chains. Look how nice that looks. I'm being super rebellious right now. Three. So single crochet plus 3 is the height of a chain 4. It's just a little taller than a chain 4 actually. And it looks even nicer. Now, I will not be moved. That's my firm opinion. And just like anyone who's going to comment, I have every right to have opinions as well. Just because I'm on this end of the camera doesn't mean I forfeit my opinions. I like it. I think it looks good. That's that. I'm done. I'm going to do this all the way around. Okay, so I finished all around. I joined down here where we started, and then I did slip stitch my way up to the top of the first cluster. Now it all makes sense. Now that I'm comprehending the words that are right in front of my face, yeah, now it all makes sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and it easily fits. No problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to do this row and the next row. We already read the next row together. We know what it is. It's a repeat of this row right here where we work some filet crochet over the top, over these chain 7s here. So I'm going to go ahead and do both rows off camera, this one and the next one. Chain 4, skip the first of chain, double crochet in the next. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet in the next. Repeat from here all around, chain 1, join, and we should have 80 meshes or 80 open chain 2 spaces. Okay, is it chain 2 or chain 1? It's chain 1. So they are going to be slightly narrow, slightly more narrow. It'll be chain 1 in between. Yeah, if we're starting with a chain 4. Yeah, absolutely. So instead of chain 2 like we did down here, we will just chain 1 between the chains. So chain 1, work a double crochet, skip 1, chain 1, work a double crochet, skip 1, all around. So I'm going to work those 2 rows and I will be right back. Okay, so that has all errors corrected. Everything has been fixed. It worked out perfect. So now let's look at round 10. It says chain 3 for 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet in each of the next 10 meshes and in each of the 10 double crochets. So 20 double crochet in a row. So let's just start with that. Okay, so 1 into the chain 1 space, 1 into the double crochet. Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5. I'll be right back. 20, or is it 21 actually? So chain 3 counts as 1 and then 1 into each of the next. So maybe it's supposed to be 21. Okay, so 21 stitches now. I think it's supposed to be 21. Chain 5, skip 2 meshes, single crochet, and we'll just put this way up here. Single crochet and next double crochet. Okay, so chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip 2 meshes, 1, 2, 1, 2, single crochet in next double crochet. Okay, then it says chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 2 meshes, 1, 2, single crochet and next double crochet. Wonder why we had a chain. Oh, well, just do what it says. Okay, and then it says, and there you see, chain 4, skip 2 meshes, single crochet, next double. Repeat from here twice. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Skip 2, single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 2, single crochet. Okay, that's a total of 3 chain 4 spaces. Twice chain 5, skip 2, 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 2 and a double crochet. Yes. Yes, so that it matches that. Okay, so we're doing some shaping. Something's happening here. 1 double crochet in each of the next 11, and so we were supposed to do 21 because look, 11 and 10. So we're going to work 21 stitches in a row again. Does this count? I bet it does. Skip 2 meshes. Yeah, 1 double crochet in the next, okay, so the 21 double crochet in a row, and then we're going to repeat everything twice. See the 2 asterisks? So then we're going to come back here and repeat all of this twice. Okay. I think we're beginning to make a square. That's what it's starting to look like to me. If we're going to repeat everything twice, then that's 1 and then 2. And are we squaring things out? Is that going to be for a square? And this is creating a flat portion of a square. I'm pretty sure this is a motif. First of all, the materials it asks for. Yeah, this is probably going to be a bedspread, or it could be a tablecloth. And I'm pretty sure that it says down here, sew motifs together through top of single crochet. So I think we're making a square at this point. We're squaring things out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I will be right back. Here's my 21 stitches. Yeah, I think these are corners and these are the flat edges, or the beginning of, because we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows, 5 rounds to go. Okay, so that was chain 5. Skip 2 meshes and work a single crochet. Then it was chain 4, work a single crochet 3 times for a total of 3 chain 4 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 2, work a single. 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip 2 and work a single. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Then it was chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 2 and start working 21 double crochet in a row. Oops. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and work this around. Let's see how it ends. Twice. Chain 5, skip 2 meshes, single crochet and next double crochet. Chain 4, skip 2 meshes, single crochet and next double crochet. Repeat from twice. Chain 5, join. Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, so now I'm just going to finish this up, ending with the 3 groups of chain 4 and then 5 chains, 3, 4, 5, and join. Okay, that's what we have there. Let's look at row 11, where it looks like we're going to start working some popcorn stitches. Okay, chain 1, single crochet in same space. Okay, single crochet in each of the next 20 double crochet. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and work 1 single crochet over each of the next, well, 18 now, double crochet that I have. Okay, there we go. 21 singles worked. All right, 2 single crochet over the next loop. Okay, chain 6, 5 double crochet popcorn in next loop. Okay, I know how to do the popcorn. Let's see here. Chain 3, popcorn in next loop, chain 3, popcorn. Okay, so we're going to work popcorn in the chain 4 loops. Chain 6, 2 single crochet over next loop, 1 single crochet over each of the next 21 double crochet, 2 single crochet over the next loop, repeat from here twice, ending with chain 6, popcorn stitch in next loop, chain 3. Okay, so ending with a series of popcorn stitches along here. Okay, so that started with the chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't want that to cause any blurring. 5 double crochet popcorn in next loop. So we're going to work 3 popcorn stitches in a row. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Draw up on that last loop, pull through, chain 1. Were there any chains worked in between? The part I overlooked, 3 chains. We worked 3 chains in between. So that was 1 chain, 2, 3, next space over or loop over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Wonder if, well, these are kind of tugging and pulling a little here, as you can see. So I think what I'm going to do is work a chain 1 to close the popcorn, but not count it as one of my chain 3. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and go ahead and work another popcorn. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Close it and then chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And now it's not tugging and pulling, so that works. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Did I split that? Yes, I did. Try that again. There we go. Chain 1. Okay. Let's see here. Where was I? Chain 3 popcorn. Okay, chain 3 popcorn. Chain 6, 2 single crochet. Move that out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what that would look like if just chaining 5, because there's not an extra one on this side. So I think I will count this as the first chain on this side, just for the sake of this. 1, 2. Yeah, that works. So don't count the chain 1 when working between the popcorns, but when approaching and leaving the popcorn section, go ahead and count that first chain to close your popcorn as an actual chain and not just, go ahead and count it as your first of 6 chains is what I'm trying to say. And then I believe I work 21 single crochet. Yes. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll be right back. Okay, over to the next section here. We start with 2 single crochet into the chain 6 space, chain 6, or is that the chain 5 space, forgive me, then chain 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We work our first popcorn, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Secure it, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, dang it, 4, and 5. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 single crochet, 1, 2, and then 1 over all of the double crochet ahead. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that all around, and I will be back whenever I am done with this round. Well, clearly these are now becoming the corners. At first I thought these were the corners, like they were going to work out in a certain way, but no, these are the corners. Okay, so it says at the end of the last row, do not join. There you go. Do not join. So then moving on to round 12, 1 single crochet in each of the next 23 single crochet. Okay, so then this first one here will count as 1, and let me get a stitch marker. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. Okay. Now it's 2 single crochet over the loop, chain 7, popcorn in the next loop, chain 3, popcorn in the next loop, chain 7, 2 single crochet over the loop, 1 single crochet in each of the next 25 single crochet. Repeat from here basically to the end. And it says here 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 single crochet. I assume we do not join again. Okay, so that's 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. One, 2, 3. I wish I could quit popping my stitches, popping my hook. 1, 2, oh God, 3. This only happens whenever my hands are stretched out under the camera. 3, 4. I'm a lap crocheter. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, and then 1 single crochet into each of the next 25. And then we just do that again. So there we go. That is what you are looking 4. So I will be back whenever I am all done with this round here. I'm going to end with 2 single crochet in the chain space and 1 single crochet over each of these 2 single crochet from the previous round. Then I'll be back. Okay, that's how that looks. I like it. I mean, whenever I'm all done, I'll pan the camera way out so you can see the whole thing all at once. I haven't worked into the first stitch yet. So let's see here. Let's move on to the 14th. Is that it? The 14th row? Really? Wait a minute. Okay, so now 2 single crochet into the chain space. Chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we work the popcorn stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 single crochet into the chain space. 1 and 2. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to work this and all the rest in the remaining 3 corners. I'll be right back. Okay, all done. Now let's move on to the last round. 1 single crochet in each of the next 27. 2 single crochet in the loop, chain 7, double crochet on top of the popcorn. So let's get to that point there, because then it says chain 3 and do something else. So we will look at that together. Okay, so 1 single crochet into each single crochet across, and I will be back whenever I have finished working in all these single crochets over here. Okay, I worked all my single crochet plus the 2 that go into the chain space. So 1, 2, that was 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 double crochet into the top of the popcorn stitch. Okay, and then it says here, chain 3, double crochet in same space. 1, 2, 3. So work a V-stitch. There we go. Okay, chain 7, 2 double crochet. Okay, and then repeat. So we repeat this all around. So this is the last row. This is the very, that's really nice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 single crochet into the chain space. 1, 2, and then 1 into each stitch. There we go. And we just repeat this right here. Chain 7, work a V-stitch with 3 chains right there, and then chain 7 again. Okay, so I'm going to work this all around. There we go. And I will be right back. Okay, here is the final piece. This is absolutely beautiful. So I'll be right back. Justin is up. I can hear him in his room on his game. So I'm going to go get the title and hopefully the picture with this. I'll be right back. Okay. It is called the Cathedral Window Motif. Again, this is from 1933. And we nailed it. Yeah, we totally nailed it. What's under there? Nothing? Okay. Oh, it's a tablecloth. You know what it can be? Bedspread or even a curtain too. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, that's very pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, the Cathedral Window Motif. Isn't that lovely? Oh, I like it when it works out. I get so many failures in a row, so it's so fun to get a win. This was really nice. Okay, guys. That's it for this mystery. I'm going to wrap up my video and then immediately edit this one and start working on another one for you. I'll see you guys real soon. Love you lots. Bye.